Alright, hi, hello. It is freezing where I am. Today we are going to be reading some more Reddit stories. I was thinking we're going to do a Reddit story video where all the posts are about art in some capacity because I've been drawing every day, so it's what I'm thinking about lately. Sorry. I just saw the title of something. Am I the asshole for getting mad? My artist hid their initials in my tattoo. This is a short one, names changed for privacy. I went to a tattoo shop in my area with a photo of the tattoo I wanted. It was one my dad had gotten to honor my past grandfather whose father also had it. But the point is, it was important to me that the tattoo looked exactly as it did in the photo. I get to the shop, I explain everything, I pay, get the tattoo, and we're done. I think it looks awesome, everything is great, until a few weeks later when I show my great-grandmother the tattoo. She's ecstatic, grabs my arm to look at it and compliment it, and then asks, "Who's AJ?" I ask her what she means, and she points out on the tattoo where the initials A and J, or maybe T, were hidden in the tattoo. I'm instantly pissed, as my artist's name is Alice Trevor. She tries to assure me that it's no big deal if I hadn't noticed it till now, but I still reached out to the artist, sort of irritated. They told me the style of art I got is called traditional, and it's pretty trad for all artists who do that style to do it. I demanded a partial refund, and they refused, so I complained to the owner, who made the artist give me a full refund. Now the artist is running a full smear campaign talking about moving shops and all kinds of crap. My sister says I'm an asshole for pushing the issue, but I feel like, at the end of the day, I told you exactly what I wanted and you didn't do that. Am I the asshole? No, you're not the asshole. The fact that this person put their initials on you. If someone put their initials on me, I would be so pissed. I would get a cover-up at that. Well, the thing is, a cover-up wouldn't even cover it up because it's still, I would get full-on laser removed the initials because I don't know who you are. Like, I mean, my tattoo artist's nice, but like, I don't know them on a level where I want their initials on me. I am afraid to even put initials of like, I wouldn't put initials of really anyone on my body. I did that once. Fully regretted it. I had to get a cover-up. So, unless it's like family, like a kid maybe or something, someone who I am tethered to in a way that cannot be broken, that's who I'd consider it. Probably wouldn't still, but I would consider it if I was like tethered to that person, like a child, parent, you know, those types of things. Am I the asshole for asking an artist to remove their signature from the art I commissioned? Throwaway, as I wish to remain anonymous from the artist, they are on Reddit. I found an artist I really enjoy and commissioned them recently. I want to preface this with the fact that everything went extremely smoothly so far. I'm very happy with the outcome and the art is exactly what I pictured. Only one issue though. They left their signature on it. To be fair, it is small, off to the corner, not very noticeable. I just feel that's unprofessional. As I commissioned them, the artwork does not belong to them anymore. I asked if they would remove it for me, and they seemed kind of annoyed and asked me if I read their terms of service. Admittedly, I skimmed, where it apparently states that they will not remove their signature. I told them what I said above, which is that I own the art now. They then told me I somehow didn't, and they quoted me a huge markup price for commercial rights. And they only removed their signature for that purpose. I said I didn't need commercial rights and tried to compromise by offering to send them $5 to remove it, which is utter BS in the first place. I shouldn't have to pay extra for this. They refused, and I had essentially told the artist that if they don't remove it, then I will simply Photoshop it out myself. Considering that it's mine, I can do what I please with it. They then informed me that I will be blacklisted from commissioning them if I do so. Spoiler alert, I did it, and now I'm not to mention blocked from them as well. Am I the asshole? Yeah. This person's getting so up in arms about a freaking little signature in the corner of the art. And as the artist said, commercial use. Like, you can get a piece of art. The art is like kind of yours. It was created for you if you commission it. But it's not like, you can't go and sell the art. Like, it's not yours to do what you like please with it, you know? Like, you can't commercially use it. I actually had to get an art, for something I was creating, and I had to get a commercial use which cost more, but it was worth it because I was going to use it as a book cover. I don't know, I think if you really want to take the watermark off, if it's really bothering you that much, get the commercial version. Like, first off, don't skim terms of service for artists and then get mad at them when they say their terms of service. Second off, it's just natural for someone to leave their watermark on stuff that they create because they created it. They took the time to create it. I don't know how to explain this, but basically this person is such an asshole. Why are they getting so fucking upset over a signature that says, that they say is quote unquote small, off to the corner, and not very noticeable? Why are they getting so upset about it? And just the amount of disrespect. Like, if you aren't going to abide by an artist's terms of service, do not commission that artist. Commission an artist who, commission stuff. Artists need the work. But you gotta read the terms of service and you gotta respect the artist you're commissioning from. And also, photoshopping the art. Let me just add on to this. Photoshopping the art is insane. Am I the asshole for asking my tattoo artist to lower my price for my tattoo after she constantly got up to use the bathroom? My tattoo artist charged $125 an hour. My tattoo was done by the hour, and in the end I was there for a little over 2 hours, so in the end, before the tip, my tattoo was $270. I wouldn't have had issue with this, but my tattoo artist had gotten up 7 times to use the bathroom and was gone for at least 5 minutes each time and left her timer going. I asked if there was any way I could get the time she was in the bathroom taken off, and she made a face and then kindly said no. I didn't argue, so I just paid for my tattoo but left a lower tip than usual. She emailed me this morning and asked me not to book with her anymore because she said I disrespected her and her work. I'm upset because she does amazing work, but I don't feel like I was wrong. If she had gotten up once or twice, I wouldn't have cared. Yeah, no, you're not the asshole. If you're paying by hour for a service, you only count the time that you're working. You don't count breaks. And as the person said, like, if they only went to the bathroom like twice, they wouldn't have cared. But if it was over 5 times, that's 5 times 7. So that's 35 minutes they were in the bathroom, right? Because they said 7 times they went to the bathroom, 5 minutes each. That's literally like a fourth of the time. Am I the asshole for recommending the worst tattoo artist I know to a girl that was trying to copy my tattoo? This will be on a throwaway, so it's not attached to my main account. I have a lot of tattoos. My most recent tattoo is a tattoo that I designed with my husband. We got matching ones for our anniversary. It's super personal. As I was showing it off to my friends, I noticed one girl in our group, who I'm not super close to, was really into it. She even took a picture of it, which I thought was strange, but I let it slide. Let's call this girl Sarah. Sarah does not have any tattoos that I know of. If she does, they're really small and in unnoticeable places. So a week or so later, I hear through the grapevine that Sarah is trying to get a copy of my tattoo. Honestly, I suspected this. She told a couple friends of mine the design, and for some reason, didn't think that they would tell me. But here comes the crazy part. She comes to me and asks me for a recommendation for an artist. She specifically wanted one that wasn't too expensive. I asked her what she was going to get. She got really coy with me and told me that she had not finished thinking about it yet. So I recommended the worst tattoo artist I know. Let's call him Bubba. I've gotten 2 joke tattoos from Bubba. One is terrible and blown out, but it's okay because it's a duck or a rabbit optical illusion. The other one I have had covered up. He works at Subway during the day and gives tattoos from his garage. What? I knew she wouldn't do her proper research and check him out, and she didn't. She went and got her cheap tattoo from Bubba, and it is fucked up. It's already blown out, the lines aren't straight and maybe infected. My husband and I are howling about this, but a few friends of mine think that what I did was really messed up. She'll be okay. She'll just have a really, really shitty version of my tattoo. I think it's what she deserves. So let me know, Reddit. Am I the asshole? Can we just talk about this guy who's giving tattoos out of his garage? Is that normal? Or am I just like... I would think when you're doing tattoos, you don't tattoo out of your garage. Yeah, well, it depends too. If the garage, like, is well maintained. I'm split. I know the more empathetic side of me is thinking that she's wrong for sending her to Bubba. But also, like, if you're gonna go copy someone's tattoo, like, that has so much significance to it, like, kind of deserved. Is that bad? I don't know. I feel like copying a tattoo, I would just never do. There's a tattoo I really love that I'm so jealous I didn't get it. But I would never copy the tattoo, because that's someone else's work of art. Like, it's not mine to copy. First off, it's a respect thing to the people, because someone getting your tattoo without asking, and especially if the tattoo has significance, is so fucked up. I mean, I'll sound fucked up for it, but like kind of deserved, because this person didn't do any research. She asks this girl about a tattoo shop. First off, lying about not knowing what tattoo she wants. Second off, not doing any research on this person before going to get a tattoo. Like, she kind of asked for it. Am I bad for saying that? Am I the asshole for telling a tattoo artist he was making me uncomfortable and leaving a bad review? Yesterday for my sister-in-law's birthday, my husband, her and I got matching tattoos. It was pretty spontaneous, and unfortunately, I wasn't dressed super appropriately to get a tattoo where I did. I was wearing a bodysuit and a long skirt, nothing revealing, but still not the best to get a tattoo on my thigh. I go last after learning where I wanted my tattoo, and the artist immediately calls my husband into the room, yelling loudly for him to come in because he's about to have his wife half naked. I wasn't. My skirt on the side I was getting my tattoo on was tucked into the bodysuit. It was definitely nothing inappropriate or nothing was showing. He kept making jokes about how he didn't trust himself and he was just being all around a little misogynistic. My husband didn't stop him because he knew I could handle it, and honestly, I like defending myself, especially when a man is being misogynistic. I told him to stop making jokes because he was making me uncomfortable. He apologized and then started making comments to my husband about how much of a hard ass I was. I'm sure I kept him on his toes, and made a pretty creepy joke about our sex life. I once again told him that it was really inappropriate and it made me super uncomfortable. He told me to lighten up and take a joke, then made a comment about how since I had the tattoo on my ass, which is partially visible due to the position he was tattooing me in, he was surprised at how much of a prude I was being. At this point, I decided to write a negative review about the artist himself because I thought it was really rude that he kept making comments after I told him it made me uncomfortable. Well, he found my Instagram because I follow the tattoo shop. I love the shop in general, and told me it was really shitty of me to write a negative review when he was just making jokes, and that the review will negatively reflect the shop. I told him not to do actions where people will feel the need to call him out on their shop's Google reviews. When I asked my friends their opinions, they told me I was harsh and leaving a review on the Google page was a little much when I should have talked directly to the shop manager. Am I the asshole / did I overreact? Just a little update, I DM'd the owner on Instagram who I have had discussions with before and who has tattooed me multiple times about my experience and how he had gone out of his way to message me and berate me for leaving the review. And she read it and didn't respond. And then on their Instagram today, they posted how he had openings for walk-in tattoos. Unfortunately, I don't think talking directly to her instead of leaving a review would have been a better option. I think definitely not the asshole. Like, she told him it made her uncomfortable. She told him again it made her uncomfortable. Like there was multiple points where she told him what he was doing made her uncomfortable. If you're an artist of any kind, really, or even any type of job where you are working with a customer, like think hairdresser, tattoo artist, anything where you are like touching someone, or like, you know, like makeup artists would count too, like something like that. You have to make sure the person you are tattooing, the person you're styling, whatever, is comfortable. That is part of the job. Like think about Ink Master, okay? Like, they have to work with the canvases, the people who they're tattooing. And sometimes those canvases, the people, are hard to deal with and are very, like, stubborn on certain things. But as an artist, you have to be polite to them and, like, work with them because this is going to be on their body forever. I just think, like, it's bare minimum to be respectful to a client. Like, this isn't a client being hard to deal with or like asking for too much or something like that. This is a client saying, hey, what you are saying right now is making me uncomfortable. And it's so easy to just shut the fuck up instead of making someone uncomfortable. I think that's it. I'm gonna get going. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Also, comment, like, subscribe. See you guys next time. Goodbye.